Introduction. The Aeneid is an epic poem written by the Roman poet Virgil around 29 to 19 BCE. It is written in Latin and has 12 books, chapters. The poem tells the story of a Trojan hero named Aeneas who escapes from the burning city of Troy and goes on a long journey to find a new land, Italy, where he will become the ancestor of the Romans. The poem was written to praise Rome and Emperor Augustus, showing that Rome was founded by a brave and noble man chosen by the gods. The story of Aeneas. Book 1, The Storm and Dido. After Troy is destroyed by the Greeks, Aeneas and his followers sail to find a new home. But Juno, the queen of the gods, hates the Trojans and sends a terrible storm. The sea god Neptune calms the waves, and Aeneas' ships reach Carthage, a city in North Africa. The queen of Carthage, Dido, welcomes them warmly. Aeneas tells her about his adventures and how he escaped from Troy. Book 2, The Fall of Troy. Aeneas tells Dido how Troy was destroyed. The Greeks left a wooden horse outside Troy's gates as a trick. Greek soldiers were hidden inside it. At night, they came out, opened the gates, and the Greek army entered and burned Troy. Aeneas escaped, carrying his old father Anchises on his back and taking his young son Ascanius, but his wife Creusa was lost and died. Book 3, Journey and Adventures. Aeneas and his people sailed from place to place, Thrace, Crete, Sicily, facing many dangers. Everywhere they went, the gods told him that his destiny was in Italy, where he would build a new city. Book 4, Dido's Love and Death. Queen Dido falls in love with Aeneas, but the god Jupiter reminds Aeneas that his duty is to go to Italy, not stay in Carthage. Aeneas leaves secretly. A heartbroken Dido curses Aeneas and his future people, explaining why later Rome and Carthage became enemies, and then kills herself. Book 5, Funeral Games in Sicily. Aeneas reaches Sicily again. There, he honors his dead father Anchises by holding funeral games, boat races, running, boxing, etc. Afterward, he continues his journey to Italy. Book 6, Journey to the Underworld. Aeneas finally reaches Italy. He meets a prophetess, the Sibyl, who takes him to the underworld. There, he meets the ghost of his father, Anchises. Anchises shows him the future of Rome, great leaders like Romulus, Caesar, and Augustus. This gives Aeneas courage to continue his mission. The War in Italy. Book 7 to 12. Book 7, War begins. In Italy, Aeneas meets King Latinus, who offers his daughter Lavinia in marriage. But a local prince named Turnus, who also loves Lavinia, becomes jealous. Juno stirs up anger, and war begins between Aeneas, the Trojans, and Turnus, the Italians. Book 8 to 10, Battles and Heroes. Aeneas makes allies with King Evander and his son Pallas. Turnus kills Pallas, which makes Aeneas very angry. He fights bravely to avenge his friend. Book 11, Mourning and Peace Talks. Aeneas holds a funeral for Pallas. A short peace is agreed upon to bury the dead, but the fighting soon starts again. Book 12, The Final Fight. Aeneas and Turnus fight one-on-one to end the war. Aeneas defeats Turnus. He hesitates to kill him until he sees Pallas's belt on Turnus. In anger, Aeneas kills Turnus. The poem ends, fulfilling Aeneas' destiny to found the Roman race. Main themes: duty, pietas. Aeneas always obeys the gods and his fate. Fate and destiny. The founding of Rome is preordained by the gods. Sacrifice. Aeneas sacrifices personal happiness, love with Dido, for a greater purpose. War and peace. Rome's greatness is born out of struggle and courage. Divine power. The gods constantly intervene and control human lives. In short, the Aeneid tells how Aeneas, a brave Trojan hero, escapes from Troy, suffers many losses and adventures, and finally reaches Italy, where his descendants will build the great city of Rome. To help you remember the story, would you like a quick